Hey there, Jonathan here with a Kepler tutorial about the agent graph. So I have Kepler open and I have it open to the dashboard. Here I have a list of tasks that are in progress, and I can toggle between also tasks that have not been started, or I should say PRs and issues that are in my to-do list. Let's go back to task in progress though, because this is the list view, which I have selected right here. There's the Kanban view, which will show all of the tasks in progress, but in the different statuses and the different stages. But we also have the agent graph. And so this is really, really cool. At least I was really blown away by it once I started to see it and touch it for myself. But this is here to show you all of the in progress agent sessions that you have for your tasks. And so here, for example, I can scroll down and I see that I have a couple in progress tasks that some that are awaiting my permission and some that have an error that I need to investigate. This view here is pretty configurable. And so we have some options that allow you to say, view this from top down, or I prefer left to right, kind of makes more sense. I like reading from left to right. We have the ability to control the number of edges that are shown. So edges refer to any of the lines that you see that connect one rectangle to another. Here I have it set to the max, which is 5, but I can lower the edge count to get a much more simplified view of what the agent is trying to do. As I add edges, it'll add more details based on, for example, whether subagents are being used. Let's see, if I go a fourth one further, you can kind of start to see how we populate even more info about all the different steps that an agent session might be taking from within one of your tasks. Over here on the right, we have some information. We total up like, all right, how many are working? How many are thinking? How many are blocked? How many are unread? I have a very simple setup here going on, but probably as you try it out, as you create tasks, you'll probably start to see a much more sophisticated looking agent graph for your tasks in progress. Now, let's go back to the list view. And so one of the things that you can do within the list view is just double click on one of your agent sessions, on one of your tasks to get the full view of your task. So you get this full view of the task. So I can see all of the sessions that are happening. So I have one with Claude, I have another with Codex that I can click into, for example. I have all of the different files, but as you may have just seen, you can indeed get an agent graph for each one of your sessions. So here, for example, I can hover over, click this icon, and this is the agent graph for the Codex session, which was really simple. I just was asking about a certain Python script that is in this repo. Same configurations are here as well if you prefer left to right. I think in this case, a top-down view works good. There weren't that many turns. Then over here, for example, in the Claude session, this is one where like, oh, sure enough, yep, this is where it's waiting on me to provide some permission. I already kind of saw it right here that it needed some permission. So let's hit allow. And I think this does a great job of showing you live. And I'll sit here for a moment and see what happens as Claude works through some of this agent sessions here. So yeah, you can see how turn 4 is updating, how I'm getting more information about what the agent is doing. It just launched a terminal, it finished with the terminal. And so this is your way of following along. Maybe you were cool with just using the agent hat here in the center to follow what the agent was doing. And maybe you're still able to do that. You can follow along with the different tools that it's deploying, but this is a great way of getting a visual cue of like what the agents are actually doing from within one of your tasks. Same types of filters are here as well. So let's see, top left, you can group repeated calls and you can only look at active sessions. So this is particularly helpful if you're in the big view of all tasks. So here I see again that I need some permission. If I click into this, I get some additional information about like any given call that I select. So here, for example, I see that it was blocked and I can hit allow to proceed. So that's agent graph. We're just getting started. If as you're using the agent graph, there's things that you want to see more of, let us know, especially during the public preview period and thereafter as well. All right, watch other videos in this series to dive deeper into the other Kepler features.